question on what your thoughts on stealth versus not stealth, what you share publicly versus what you're still got in the pitch decks that you're showing investors that makes it more exciting.
Yeah. So those ideas you have, they're worth the paper they're written on.
Do me a favor, because he doesn't have a mic. Just repeat his
question.
question.
Sorry. The question is stealth or not stealth? How much you share in public, all right? So please take a seat. Thank you for the question. Good question. Ideas are cheap. Doing them is hard, all right? In 2008, before I did Cloudability, I had an idea for a quilt pattern company. And a buddy of mine, she was into quilts. You know, quilt coordinating is a $4 billion industry. I was going to do them online, right? And I thought about it and didn't get around to it. And a buddy of mine started the Missouri Quilting Company. Has 400 employees, all right? So, you know, it's much harder to build a business than it is to have the idea, all right? So stealth generally doesn't do much. However, headlining what you're going to do is not a good idea because it just gives your competitors a chance to copy it and say they were first, all right? So I wouldn't worry too much about what the competitors are. I'd worry about executing for customers and for the industry versus, you know, it's mine. Everything you do, they'll copy. There is a thing called strategic paradox, which is by having one or two features ahead of everyone else, you are always ahead, you're executing well, they're always copying your features, but they're always two features behind you. And they have to execute at a top level to stay even behind you. That's why they call it a paradox. So I would concentrate on execution over stealth. Sometimes it's good to kind of line your ducks up a little bit, but generally, here's a lesson we learned. At Cloudability, we had a page. We said, get control of your spending. And we said, we'll launch in July. That was April. And it wasn't ready. And we go into late July, August, and it still isn't ready. And my co-founders are like, we've got to launch, Oh, no, it's not ready. People will hate it. And one of them said, this isn't working, which is code for I'm about to quit. So I'm like, stuff it. Okay, send it out. We sent it out to 3,000 people. I was right. They hated it. Oh, hang on. That means we were writing a thing that measured your spending and we were judging it. They hated the judging bit. We just spent the last 6 months, half of our time on something they hated, all right? So I was right that they hated it, but we could have found that out 2 or 3 months earlier if we'd gone out there sooner, all right? That's the fail quick, okay? So don't wait, get it out there. I think stealth can be used, but very, very narrowly. Generally, just get it out there and build it and grow as quick as you can.
Yeah.